That's 2 partners you lost. Your partner died. Dude, that is the best death scene ever. No!
Thank you very, 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 thanks for the money, dummies.
Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? What the fuck?
Do what gives you pleasure. Fuck everyone else.
Stop supporting these retarded, worthless betas.
Look here! Thoughts of PewDiePie reaching 100 million subs. Yeah, who cares? Who the fuck cares? Really, the only time anyone would talk about PewDiePie is when he's fighting with an Indian channel to reach 100 million subs, and then when he finally hits the 100 million subs. That's it. No one's. I think it's pretty interesting. The only time people talk about him is with that, and not his content. 'Cause, you know, his content no one really cares about anymore. I'm just saying. Now that's Thursday. Thursday's marathon. Also, I'm going to be very honest with all of you. I'm hoping that maybe that could be a day where people come out and are kind of supportive. Because as I've told you guys, right now, this last week of the month is going to be really rough for me. Not only this last week, but the first week of the next month. Because not only do I have all these new games I'm going to have to buy, okay, which is just, you know, part of the business, but then I've got a big bill I have to pay by the end of the month. And then I've got a ton of new bills coming up in early September. It sucks. I hate being an adult. I hate being an adult, but I love being an adult. I hate being an adult because I got all these responsibilities. I love being an adult because I can do what I want with my time and no one tells me what to do. So it's like a mixed bag, right? But anyway, yeah, so it's going to be a tough time financially for me. And what I'm hoping is this, you know, Rageathon, some people will step up and be a little bit supportive so that it'll...
Oh, shit. Here we...
Please give it a look, all right? I appreciate that if you would. In addition to that, as you know, here on the live streams, if you contribute, I will give you a shout out. Alright, if you either cheer with bits or you subscribe to the channel or you tip me during a live stream, I'm going to give you a verbal shout out during that stream. Okay? As a way to say thank you for your contributions. Very nice. Now, a few things that I'd like to say up front. First of all, I appreciate all contributions. I really do. And like I said, it really is, that's the way that I keep stuff going. But understand something. If you're here and you can't contribute, that's fine. Contributions keep stuff going, absolutely, but they're not mandatory. I just love the fact that people come by, hang out with me on a daily basis. We have fun together, right? We chill and, you know, sharing gameplay experiences, sharing my opinions and my reactions to things that I'm playing. It's really fun. It's a genuine fun experience that I really enjoy. Just with Labor Day being next Monday, we be streaming might be good as a lot of people in the U.S. have the day off. Oh man. Well, see, I believe Kat has that day off from streaming. From streaming. Let's try this again. I believe Kat has that day off from work. That first week of September is going to be very weird for me because. Excuse me. Because first off, if I remember correctly, Kat's birthday is that week, and we're going to be taking that day off specifically so we can do stuff on her birthday. But also that Monday is a day off, and we need to go out that day to go shopping and stuff. And then there's another day that week where I cannot do a night stream, and that has nothing whatsoever to do with anything that you guys would even know about. It's more of a thing that has to do with stuff going on with our condo here, and so I have to be available one night that week for stuff. But it's simply not an easy one because it really does depend on many factors. And again, it's one of those questions that it's a different answer for everyone because everyone can see leadership as something completely different. See what I mean? Okay, good question. Moving on, Pragmatic Tactician actually did a cheer at the very beginning of the stream for 50 bits, so let's get him up on the leaderboard as the first cheerer of the day. Uh, 50 bits. Okay. He says, do you feel like people blame you for things people blame you? Wait a minute. Do you think people blame you for things people blame you for events that you have? What the hell? And then it scrolled off the screen when I was reading it too. Let's try this again. Do you think people blame you for things people blame you for events that you have little to no control over? I've dealt with it a lot, and I have to shake it off, I guess. I think that I receive blame for many things. Some of them are my fault, and some of them aren't. Yeah, I'm a flawed human, and I make mistakes, and absolutely in my life I've done things that could be considered wrong, messed up, erroneous, irresponsible. I'm certainly not going to be a person who's going to front and lie and be like, oh no, I can take that. How can you even remain sane when there's so many against you all the time, even though you really haven't done anything wrong, right? So I can understand why bullying can get to someone and mentally wear someone down to the point where they get fucked up in the head. As for the Genesis Mini, yeah, actually someone pre-ordered it for me, and supposedly I'm getting it, so as long as I get it, I'm definitely covering it in September. I believe that's the second week of September? I think so. He's already banned. Okay. Explain. Also, here's my mandatory contribution. So he's making a joke, because I misspoke, I believe it was yesterday, and said contributions are mandatory, though that was a boneheaded thing to say, by accident, but he's making a joke. Har, har, har. Yes, actually, not only do I sell my dirty, disgusting hair water, but I also sell farts in a can. I sell all kinds of stuff. I am a master salesman. If you weren't aware, anything that could possibly be sold, I sell. My pillows that I sit on my couch here, on my love seat, I fill them with gas farts, and I sell those too. You'd be surprised. Apparently, my gaseous butt has medicinal properties. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Let's continue. Little Flash tip me $1. And then he said a bunch of, it looks to me like lyrics or something. I started ballin', I'm this bitch. NCAA. What? Oh, Phil planned to have a contribution come in during his fundraiser stream to reveal a cat. And it's so stupid, the crazy insanity of what people say. But, excuse me. But that being said, I never really had something as insane as being a child molester. You know what I mean? Like, and then having multiple people come forward accusing me of it and shit like that. Let me just put it this way. No one's ever going to know. No one's ever going to know if it's true or not. But I think we could all agree that MJ's life was completely fucking ruined by it. And that shit gets to you, even if it's not true. That shit, I'm sure, completely fucked with his head. You know? And destroyed him from the inside out, knowing that so many people thought that he was a scumbag who would do that to kids, and especially if he's innocent and never did it, and he was just a really messed up because he never had a childhood, and he just really wanted to have some kind of a childhood, so he hung out, was really good. I know I'm not going to get a better job outside of this job, so maybe just for the sake of making that paycheck, providing for my family. I don't know what your position is. I don't know anything about personally, Jimmy Burke, where you are. But for some people, it might just make sense to just put up with it and do it, Just take it and do the job. And if you don't like the job, fuck it. Just do it anyway and swallow the shit and kiss the ass and do whatever you need to do. Because if it's a good paying job, they don't really come around that often. I know personally because I've had many shit jobs. I've had some decent jobs. It's kind of a mix. I don't know if I'm going to be focusing only on the story today, or if I'm going to be doing a variety of stuff with the side content, the friendship missions. We'll see how today pans out and go from there. Okay. Google Stadia, I feel like it's going to give the PS5 a run for its money. Right now I have no money to pre-order anything, so it's not even a concern for me because, when you have no money, you don't have to worry about what you're pre-ordering. Just saying, that's kind of the situation I'm in, is I go day to day figuring out if I can even pay my regular bills to keep the electricity on and stuff. I'm not really too worried about Google Stadia at this point, okay? Sour Patchy cheered, and he says, I think you need a Snickers today. You seem kind of on edge. I do. I feel like I'm kind of the normal Phil. I don't feel on edge at all. In fact, I'm feeling kind of good. We got a GTA stream in a minute here, and then we've got Street Fighter tonight, and I finally get a day off tomorrow, which is nice. Not to say that I don't love being here with you guys every day, but I'm definitely going to pass away. And when I pass away, possibly, my belongings would go at public auction, maybe. Depending on what happens. I mean, Cat will, depending on, you know, the situation, I'm assuming Cat's gonna outlive me. And so Cat at some point will probably take, you know, decide what to do with some of my belongings. Why are we talking about this? Why are we taking this question so seriously? I just realized I'm like, why am I'm taking this question like so fucking serious, dude. What is going on? Why am I doing that? Here, I'll give you the freaking, you Jews, you Mexicans, you Asians are so demanding.
Worthless specimen, get that ass banned.